This is our third podcast, is it not?
Yep.
Podcast? What's a podcast?
Podcast.
Yes, it's a podcast. And today we're going to be asking each other questions.
Yeah.
So, do you want to start us off?
I'll ask you a question.
Okay.
Question 1. What is your username and what games is that username for?
Well, my username is Kalnder.
And what games?
And a lot of games. Can't be bothered saying them all. Take me forever. Move on now, quickly.
Okay, question 2. What are your hobbies?
Talking to myself randomly through a mic. Looking at the screen. Okay, yeah.
Question 3. If you only had a pack of cheese puffs and milk to last the last day of your life, how would you survive the whole day?
I wouldn't eat them because I'd be dead the next day anyway.
Waste a pack of cheese puffs.
Well, yeah, what about if they're mouldy?
What if they're fresh cheese puffs?
Then,
From the store.
if that's the last day of my life, how old would I be? Like,
No, the world's gonna end.
okay,
On
the
your
world's gonna
birthday.
end on my 2012, the 21st. My birthday is gonna end. Right, my birthday's gonna end.
The
Well, it is.
world.
The world will end. Point. I wouldn't eat the cheese puffs because I'd probably. No, I'll eat the cheese puffs and then
Put them in milk.
drink the milk with the cheese puffs.
Yeah.
I know.
No,
What would you do? I don't know. Make a cup of tea. I'll make a cup of tea with it.
Okay.
There
What
we
if you
go.
didn't have any tea bags or water? Or
Just drink the
kettle?
milk after you've had the cheese puffs to get rid of the cheesy taste.
Question 4. Slowly moving on. If you could be any animal, what would it be? And why choose that animal?
If I would be any animal, I would be a penguin
Why?
because they don't fly and they can swim. They're not birds, but wouldn't they be classed as fish if they can swim in the water? I know they look a bit like birds.
It's a mammal though.
Point. But then again, the blue whale's a mammal.
Uh,
Well, I guess it wouldn't be classed as a fish then, would it? If it's already a mammal, I don't know. Carry on.
yeah, okay. Question 5. If you were a penguin
Yeah.
for a day, what would you do?
Eat fish. What else would you do? Slide around on the ice on your stomach. Wouldn't you be really fat though if you were a penguin if you slide around on your stomach all day?
No, 'cause you'd burn off the calories, wouldn't you?
Yeah, but penguins are fat because they've got all the blubber to keep them warm.
Blubber. Yeah, I like
Blubber.
that word. Blubber.
Blubber.
Blubber. Okay.
You go up to someone, hey, you look like a penguin. You could be secretly offending them.
You got a lot of blubber on you.
Secretly offend someone. You're a penguin.
Okay. Question 6. If you could be invisible for a day, what would you do?
If I was invisible for the day, I would. Would I have enough time to go down into?
For a whole day.
For a whole day.
24 hours.
Yeah, I get the point. Whole day, 20 hours. I would go to the Prime Minister and I would steal all the precious stuff No, I would go into Buckingham Palace and Buckingham. I go to Buckingham Palace and it's just a bucket with a ham inside it. And the
Okay.
Queen's just sitting there on the ham like that.
Okay. We've got your point now.
And then she sits on a mini bucket instead of the big bucket full of ham. And she sits there going,
Answer the question.
I would change Buckingham Palace to a bucket and put ham inside it and make the Queen sit in it on a little iron bucket.
Okay. If you want to do that, if for
Okay.
anything you could do, you'd go to the...
Yep.
You do that. Question 7. Now, what is your opinion on Towie?
Oh, shut up. Don't go there. Can we just move? I know what TOWIE stands for. The old woman in. The old woman in.
Essex.
The old woman in.
The old woman in Essex, people.
Yeah, that's what TOWIE stands for. The old woman in.
Essex.
Yeah, the old woman in Essex. There we go.
Okay.
That's what I think of TOWIE. Old woman in Essex.
Shut up, you muppet. Shut it.
What? Like, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that.
Question 8.
Go on then.
If you were Harry Potter in the movie The Half-Blood Prince, and you could change any scene out of that movie, what would the scene be? And what would you change it to?
Like the bit when he gets Dumbledore to drink like the water, so they could get the Horcrux. I would change that so he would be drinking lemonade. So it'd be fine. There we go. Oh, wait, what about Dumbledore's death? Who would want Dumbledore to die? Dumbledore's amazing.
Pick a scene, Caleb. Pick a scene, Kalnder. Any scene,
Oh.
Kalnder.
No, because Dumbledore has to die.
Pick a
really.
scene. Mwah.
He changed the water into lemonade, so when he drinks it, he's fine.
Coolio. Okay.
Coolio, no, don't say that,
I
please.
know that word. Okay.
Alright.
Number
go.
9. And
Annoying.
explain in depth detail of how you make a cup of tea.
I would get the cup, put the tea bag in.
Depth detail.
Okay, I put the circular tea bag into the cylinder-like cup, and then I would put the cylinder-like kettle. Remember, the kettle is cylinder-like with a triangle. I would put the kettle.
Number 2 podcast, that is. If you
Your
wonder
suitcase
what
is,
we're
is your
about.
suitcase still a brick, by the way?
No.
Yeah,
My
it is.
gosh, it's not. Okay,
It is.
answer the question.
Then why is your house made of stone?
How? Explain in depth detail of how you make a cup of tea.
Get the tea bag, put it in the cup, put the water in, put the milk in, and put sugar in. Optional. Well, but my milk, that's also optional.
Okay.
There we go. Hey, that's depth
Number
detail
10.
for you.
The final question. This is the amazing question. So you are a wizard.
What are you
and
doing?
can only cast.
Cast.
That's what you
Cast.
say.
I know.
Cast one spell. What would that spell be? And how do you pronounce that spell?
I would do Expelliarmus, but instead I would do Extendiarmus, so you can punch someone from a long distance away. So yeah, Extendiarmus, and your arm would just like grow, and then you can punch someone instead of like using your wand and doing all that sorts of stuff. 'Cause, like,
Cool.
you can't see what I'm doing, but, like I'm waving my arm in the air, and like, yeah, sorry. Okay. So
Yeah.
that's what. So, any more questions, or is that it?
That's it for now.
You know that camels are brown?
Yeah.
Isn't it easier to lose them in the desert? Shouldn't they be like bright green so you can spot them easily?
Purple camels.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Purple. That'd
You
be
should, what
wow
about
cool.
if you see Justin Bieber on a purple camel?
Do you know what I'd do?
Oh God.
Push the camel
Here
over.
we go. Push you.
Grab Justin Bieber and run off with him. No, he would give me a piggyback and we run off into the desert.
You would probably die
And then we
by the
die
time you got
together.
any.
Go
Oh God,
together.
no. Would you do that to a stranger though? Really, a stranger just
Justin
came up.
Bieber.
Yeah, but if
So
well,
Justin Bieber we're talking about. Justin Bieber.
feel free to exit this podcast now if you hate Justin
No.
Bieber.
No.
Okay.
No.
We've established that. What is the secret time to make toast? Because you know, whenever you make toast, sometimes you put it in for too long, it's burnt and it's horrible. You put it on for too long,
I
it's still
always
got
put
this
it in,
soggy
you know.
bread.
I always put it in for 1 minute, check it, another minute, check it, then another minute, and like keep doing that, keep checking it.
So after 5 minutes, it's probably burnt though. So why would you keep checking it when it's burnt?
No, you put it in for 1 minute, then check it, another minute, check it, it's like slightly brown.
Wouldn't it
Put
get
it in
cold?
for another minute, and like cancel it like halfway or something, and then to see it, and then you can like see what it looks like.
Does anyone do that with toast at all?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, I would just put it in and wait for it to.
Moving on.
Okay. How long will it take for the postman to do 500 doors? And he has like, if you had to do 500 doors, aren't postmen like mini Santa Claus? They go around delivering important stuff to people.
Yeah, but they don't go through the chimneys unless they like cookies.
I didn't say he was Santa Claus.
Overly,
Overly, he was a penguin.
overly large size.
You mean
Yeah.
a penguin?
Yeah.
Yeah, Santa Claus is a
Blubber.
penguin. Because he eats all those mince pies, so he's a penguin, so he's full of blubber. That's why he can't fly. Yeah, that's why he has to have the reindeers to make him fly, because he's a penguin.
Yeah, wouldn't the like reindeers get really bad like necks or something?
Bad necks?
Yeah, because
what?
like no, because they're like, if you've seen the movies, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. When like when like the sleigh is attached to their neck.
Yeah.
Yeah, type thing, and they're flying, ain't they? Like,
They're not attached to their neck.
attached to the bow.
They're not. Right, think about it. They're either attached around their body like a harness, or they're attached like a normal horse, like around their snout. and it goes on the back.
Yes, but when they get like really bad pains being in that same
Dorothy.
position. Oh.
The magic.
I'm not going to explain any further about Santa because there might be like 7-year-olds watching this.
Yeah, they probably are.
Yeah.
So,
We
Santa Claus.
can't say
Everybody
anything.
loves Santa Claus. Oh, we can't say Santa Claus doesn't exist.
Wink, wink.
Oh!
Oh.
Okay, I
Okay.
just realised what I did there. Okay, so how long would it take to postman to do 500 doors if he didn't have reindeers or he's not a penguin, so he can't move anywhere because he's so
Normal
fat?
person, right?
Yeah, normal person. And Usain Bolt to do 500 doors as a postman.
So Usain Bolt is a postman doing
Yeah.
500 doors.
Yeah.
Roughly. Is it delivering mail? or-
Mail, yeah. Anything. Just random post.
So like even things that you have to sign.
No, because they'll deliver it anyway. They just deliver letters. Not parcels,
I
just letters.
think it would take about for Usain Bolt there.
Yeah, mind you, he doesn't run all the time. You might want to discuss the pause here. We are sitting in Dorothy's front room, and
at a table, and my
yeah.
sister is opposite me, and she just got a paper and put it up, and
then the
on
phone's
it-
ringing. And the phone's ringing.
Phone's ringing, people.
Yay!
Woohoo!
Woo.
The
We can easily-
amazing phone.
We can easily cut this out. So don't
Wouldn't
worry.
it be well cool though if the phone was shaped as a cheese puff?
No, it wouldn't.
That'd
Stop
be
going on
well
about cheese.
cool.
Wouldn't be cheese. It would probably be rot, and you'd be picking up a mouldy cheese. Puff.
I love cheese puffs. They're amazing.
But you hate cheese.
Yeah, but cheese puffs are different.
No, I guess.
Exactly.
They say cheese. So I guess. Okay, so
Good eat lad. Eat it puffer.
yeah, man. No, I'm not doing that. Okay, what is the world's secret? We're only at number 4. What is the world's secret?
How do you float in space?
How does the Earth float in space? How does she float in space? She floats in space. What does it say? Okay, the Earth is a she.
I'd like to float in space one day.
Go in a rocket. Become an astronaut. There you go. Okay, the world secret.
The Superman.
World secret. What is the world secret? How does it float in space?
How do you float in space?
Yeah, but what's the secret to it?
What's the secret to
It's
it?
magic. There we go.
Magic. Yeah, it's Harry Potter. Blame
Oh.
Harry Potter.
Our rabbit. Would they be on like a giant broomstick in space? If it was Harry Potter. What?
Sorry, my sister keeps holding up a piece of paper and she keeps putting different things, saying that mum's going to bingo
Okay.
and like different things.
Are rabbits related to kangaroos?
That is a very good question, you know.
Because like they
'Cause
hop.
kangaroos are like bit like the same, but they're like
Bigger.
more blubber.
They haven't got blubber.
They've got a pocket.
Or they have like their phone in there. They have some money in there. When it rings, they pull it out and they jump on everywhere. Sorry, I
Boing, ba-boing.
haven't got good enough signal, so they just bounce really quickly to another place
Yeah.
to try and get more signal. So, are rabbits related to kangaroos? If they are, in what way?
I really do not
Oh my
know.
god.
There could be a possible answer for that. So Google it.
No.
I'm not.
Okay,
person
okay,
of
next question.
Wikipedia.
Next question. Next question. Why do people buy a bottled water?
Because what if they're out and like they don't have any like taps around them, so they buy bottled water. Did you hear the thing about
Shouldn't they sell bottled water in places like that have not much water? Wouldn't that be good if they got this sold? No, I suppose it would go off because it's so hot.
Yeah.
Probably that's why.
Yeah, but if you think about it though, I saw on the Yahoo. This was a couple of weeks ago.
Yahoo's so reliable.
Yeah. Anyway, I saw on Yahoo that like people like Asda were using tap water, filling up normal bottles with tap water, and then selling them exactly like that.
Oh right.
Whereas
So
there's some companies they like do something to the water and different things, don't
put
they?
chemicals in it so they don't go off that
Yeah.
much. Yeah.
Whereas that's what Asda did, and it's an actual thing on Yahoo if you want to Google it.
I'm
If you want
alright
to
right now.
Yahoo
If you want
it.
to Google it.
Google it.
Google it. Google it. It's water. No.
Google.
Okay, so you've established that. Right, this is a more scientific-y question. will the colour of the sea change as there is more and more pollution? Because like the sea is blue because the atmosphere is blue. If there's more pollution, will the atmosphere turn grey and the water will turn grey?
I wouldn't mind if the water turned purple.
How could you make the water turn purple?
Put dye in the water.
All the fish and animals would die in the water.
But the water's purple. How cool would that be? Swimming around in purple water.
The whole marine ecosystem would collapse, and then you wouldn't.
The
whole ecosystem would collapse, and the marine ecosystem, and you probably wouldn't be able to survive if there isn't a marine ecosystem.
If the water's purple, imagine how cool that would be.
Or you just get your sink.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so, no, if you want purple dye, you get a sink, fill it full of water. What are you doing to my laptop?
I'm trying to get it.
Leave it. It's already on. I know what I'm getting.
Carry on.
If the water was purple, you just get a sink or a bathtub, put a load of water in it, and dye it purple, and you can sit there on your toilet seat in amazement how the water is purple.
But this is the thing about the sea changing purple. Yeah. Wouldn't that be like really awesome?
No,
if
wouldn't.
it changed purple?
It's in purple.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You know what I mean.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, but wouldn't it be well
So
cool?
you would rather kill animals? Okay.
It'd be really good.
Good.
Anyway, next question.
Do aliens exist?
I come in pieces. Have you seen that of aliens in here?
Yeah. I come in pieces.
Do
Reference
aliens
there.
exist?
Well, okay.
An example of an alien. They're green.
They might not be green, you know.
They could be green in space. But how do they survive on space?
Well, they have.
Because they're aliens. They might not breathe exactly like that. What if they're not even existed because they're green aliens? Yeah.
If they were aliens and they were flying around in space,
They can't fly. They're aliens.
well, if they had a spaceship and they were flying around in space, how could they have been aliens? How would they have survived if they could already survive up to that point already? If you found out aliens existed, and then you're saying how could they breathe, they obviously can because they've been floating around in space for years.
But if they don't even exist?
Well, we don't know that, do we? There's bound to be. There has to be some sort of life form.
Yeah, but aliens is just... It could be a myth, but then it could be true. No one knows. Why ask me that question?
Because I thought, why are you staring at me in that awkward face? Whoa.
The pedo grin.
No, I'm cutting that out now. Okay. Shut up. Does Harry Potter exist?
Yeah, Daniel Radcliffe.
Yeah, but he's not Harry Potter. Well, he is, but he's not the proper Harry
He's a
Potter.
character.
That is a good point, actually.
Dumbo.
Okay, last question. Where do you keep the tea?
Where do I keep the tea?
Which cupboard?
What tea bags?
Yeah. No, like all the, because I know where the kettle is and all that. Where's the tea bags?
Well, on the side near the kettle in like a jug type thing.
Okay, write them off.
Okay,
Okay, see ya.
go for
See ya. Wait. Oh,
making a cup of
yeah,
tea now.
I'm gonna make a cup of tea.
I love tea.
I'm gonna make tea.
Tea buddies.